but I don't let them trigger me because anger eats me up. You understand? So there's a difference between controlling your own emotional states because you know you have the power to do so because I read the Word of God. I'm supposed to make my emotions behave. There's a lot of people out there, a large percentage of people are letting their emotions, they're running by their emotions. If I ran by my emotions, it'd be better because God will bless you. Whatever you give up for Him, He will bless you. If you have to leave a toxic family member, one family member was toxic. Actually, you know, more. I mean, and I didn't, guys, I went to, you know, I spent time with the family after that and it was confirmed to me. Sideways glances like, oh my God. A part of me thinks they're performing witchcraft on me. Now. Video on Facebook saying, hey, our 20th anniversary is Wednesday. We got family coming in Thursday. And I can't, so therefore you're not going to see me because I'm going to have company for a week. But I said, and then I didn't say anything else because I realized in my mind, you know, I speak what I say. I didn't because you work for somebody else. You work for the healthcare system. Oh yeah, they're profiting really well right now. The other person in your family works for the government. Yeah, I'm calling you out now because you called me out. To my house and eat my food, sleep in my beds and go to my beach. Kiss my... It ain't never happening again. You've lost your rights as far as I'm concerned. Selfish little silver, you know, oh my God, somebody's offended. Call the 5 alarm. Oh, your feelings are hurt? I know, I'm just still learning. That's what we're dealing with. Cancel culture is people that take offense. People are running around this country and they're being taught that they can just run based on their emotions. Oh yeah, that'll work out well for you. Just stay the flip away from me. I mean, I live in the real world. I live in the real world where I learned to hold my emotions for 22 years and now I have a platform. Oh, you must be shaking in your boots.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
So whatever you give up for Him, then he blessed me with the horses, the trucks, cash paid for the roof, cash paid for the thing. He's grown this channel. Why? Because He wants me to tell you the truth. On the Truth, Facts, and Optimism channel, I do not deal in rumors. Except 5 IQD, how often do you see that, is 480. 10 IQD is 960, 50 IQD is 47.99. Look at that. So,
Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What's going on out there, peeps? Oh, good Lord, man. Seriously? You know, I recently I've been telling myself, let's not talk about other content creators. The only reason why I even speak about them is because I just don't want people to fall into the bullshit and get hurt. Whether they gave up money financially or gave up time or gave up something. I just don't want people to get hurt. But when it comes to Felony Melanie, it's hard not to respond to this idiot. I have never seen a bigger idiot in my life. So let's go ahead and get into the latest and the greatest, what's going on in Iraq, and then I'm definitely swinging back around to deal with that ugliness. I just want to give everybody a quick reminder. You can go over to Pimpy's News Network. It is free for everybody. Everybody has access to the videos that are on the website. Before we get started, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. If you're thinking about buying gold and silver, head on over to our friends at Miles Franklin. The link will be down below in the description. When you make your purchase, make sure you use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and they'll take care of you. If you have any additional questions, you can reach us over here at this phone number or over here at this particular email. For all orders over $10,000, reach out by email and we'll make sure that you get a great deal. So come on over to Miles Franklin and add to your precious metal inventory. So I noticed that our Dinar Messiah has been going off the hinges. Now look, I don't pay a lot of attention to what other content creators are saying or doing just because I'm busy all the time. It's election season. My time has been, unfortunately, distracted from what's going on in the Iraqi community. But some people will bring her to my attention. And I'm like, I don't care, I don't care. And then all of a sudden, a video will smack me in the face. And I'm like, wow, did she literally say this? Listen, if you still believe, and you're stupid enough to believe that this woman talks to God, you're an idiot, okay? I'm just going to throw that out there. Look, she drinks, I drink. I don't have a problem with it. Not at all. But you will learn a whole lot about an individual once they drink. So first, let's get into what's going on in Iraq, and I'll come back to Felony Melly. So, revealing the features of the 2025 budget tables. Oh, look out. It's a new budget. It's that time of the year. And what do we always hear every year from the other content creators? Well, in the new budget, they have to put the new rate because they can't continue to move forward without the new rate. Isn't that what we always hear? Now, we're only in October. I'm just saying over the next 2 months, pay attention to those types of stories because that's what they always do. Hey, this new budget can't go forward without the new rate. Okay, don't fall for that bullshit. So the government consultant revealed the features of the fiscal budget for the year 2025. Article 77(2) of the Federal General Budget Law, number 13 of 2023, which regulates the preparation of the tripartite budget, stipulates that the government send the budget tables for the years 2024-2025 to the House of Representatives for approval before the end of the previous fiscal year. And this comes from the financial advisor Slay. He added that the Ministry of Finance has announced that it is in the process of preparing the general budget schedule for 2025 in accordance with the constitutional mechanisms adopted by the tripartite budget law above. He pointed out that based on the indicators of implementing the budget over the first 2 years, stated at law number 13 mentioned above, that financial authority has the necessary administrative financial capabilities to submit the budget tables for 2025 to take its legislative path by discussing and approving them in the Council of Ministers and referring them to the House of Representatives before the end of this year. Yeah, you want them to do it as quickly as possible. If they already have their ducks in a row and they can get ready to pass it without any hesitations, without any hurdles, that's exactly what you want. But there's always some type of hurdle. Slade pointed out that the federal budget tables for 2025 will stem from the constants of the federal budget law of number 13 of 2024, taking into account international and regional economic conditions and their changes to ensure the adoption of the provisions of the budget tables for 2025 within the available legal text, in addition to relying on the performances of indicators of the general budget for 2024. Now, the issue with this tripartite budget that they put forward was that oil maintained a price of $70 a barrel. Now, the first year was fine. The second year, it's touch and go. Towards the end of the year, the prices started to drop down. I don't have any doubt between now and the end of the year, they'll be able to maintain that $70 a barrel average that they're counting on. But the next year, really, that's a high mark for Iraq. We don't want them to be in a deficit, so, keep your fingers crossed. But we are going into our own election season. We're about to have a new familiar president coming in. If you guys remember that when he was in office, he was the #1 energy exporter in the world. That means he's going to drive oil prices way down. That I promise you. Now, I saw this article the other day, launching the e-shipping service for social protection beneficiaries. And I thought to myself, okay, let's read this. And this absolutely positively shows you that Iraq is aligning themselves up with this whole New World Order movement. What are they talking about in here? They're talking about doing a specific type of commerce that involves, it seems to me, the CBDC. It said the Social Protection Authority announced on Monday the launch of the e-shopping service for the beneficiaries of Social Safety Network through the Key Card. The president of the authority, Al Masawi, said in a statement seen by the news that the electronic shopping service for the beneficiaries of the Social Protection Network was launched through the key card to allow them the opportunity to buy from various stores, pointing out that the amounts of the subsidies will remain inside the card for 3 months and will not be withdrawn unless any purchases is made during this period. Listen to what they're saying here. You have money on a card. None of the money is allowed to be withdrawn unless the purchases are made through their chosen stores during this period. Al-Masawi added that the authority also launched in cooperation with Ministry of Commerce, the general company for central markets, sells operations at a discount or at a cost price for key card holders of social protection beneficiaries, pointing out that the beneficiaries can buy from the branches of the cooperation supermarket at competitive prices and supported by the use of the point of service devices that rely on biometric footprints. By what biometric footprints? They're saying you can only get the benefit of a discounted price if you buy from these stores. And these stores have a biometric footprint. This is how they keep track of what you're doing. They are pushing people into the central bank digital currency. Al-Masawi explained that the service will be initially launched in Baghdad Governorate earlier next month, with 388,276 families will benefit from it. And this process is expected to maintain the circulation of an amount exceeding 82 billion dinars per month as part of the government's efforts to switch to the electronic monetary system and reduce dependence on paper cash. Reduce dependence on what? Paper cash. They want everybody to go electronically. Do you understand? If you agree to this and you just go along with it, then they're going to take away your freedom. If the government creates a central bank digital currency, not only will they be able to monitor everything that you do, but it's also programmable money. And if you piss them off, they'll take the money from you. If you piss them off, they'll limit your access to this money. This is not what you want. Al-Masawi revealed that one of the advantages of the new system is facilitate purchases and limit them to the grant funds of the beneficiaries to ensure that support is directed to the eligible categories. See what they're saying? They're saying that they want to make sure that the individuals who are part of this scheme, the companies, that they will receive the benefits of individuals who are shopping at the stores. The amounts will remain on the card for 3 months for the purpose of providing the right opportunity to shop. So you get X amount of dollars, and that's how they're going to sucker everybody in. And that's around the world, including the United States. They'll give you cash in advance. Okay? Understand that you are relying on the government. When you rely on the government too much, they will find a way to screw you over. Because if you don't do what they want, or all of a sudden you say something they don't like, they'll start taking your money away. And that's exactly what we're heading for when it comes to central bank digital currency. Anyways, the whole point is you can see that Iraq is definitely heading down that path to the central bank digital currency. Now look, I try to pay attention to what's going on from time to time with other Iraqi Dinar YouTube content creators. One of the people I like checking out is Q Idiot.
My little boy, he's nonverbal, and he's trying his best.
Come on the Kids Now.
Kids
Chocolate
Now.
and vanilla. The Kids Now is really good.
I want to get. I wanted to talk to you because I want to get your Reliv and all that stuff because I've had colon cancer, and I stay so dehydrated. I have no energy, and here I got a 4-year-old, and I'm 53. So
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, Reliv will wake your body up because it's absorbed through the stomach. It doesn't go through. It does. You don't have it into you.
Okay.
It's absorbed through the stomach line and distributed throughout all your body. It's amazing. Now an energized basic, but with your kid nonverbal, the Kids Now can make big changes. I have plenty of moms that have had their kids just come to life.
Alrighty, one of the things that Q Idiot does point out is the fact that Melanie is breaking the own policies of Reliv. Is that what it's called? So I think this product's called Reliv, all right? So if you go to their policies and their procedures, it says right here at H1, which is pointed out by Q Idiot, that it says product claims. You acknowledge that Reliv products are not represented as drugs, that you are not authorized to make any diagnosis of any medical condition, make drug type claims for or otherwise indicate that Reliv products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or condition, which is exactly what she's doing. And make your kid come alive. She treats people like shit. You can look at her face. She doesn't give a shit about you guys. But all you had to do is Google this company just a little bit. Just pause right here and read this. But here you go. You got cases that stem back all the way to the late 1990s when it comes to this company about the claims that their people are making as well as the company. So I will leave a link for all these down below so you can come look them up. This woman, God absolutely positively does not talk to her. She's full of crap. God does not talk to this woman. So stop listening to her. She is a fraud. Anyways, that's all I got to say for now. I'm out.